Well, if you heard there, my lawnmower started kind of skipping, cutting out, popping, misfiring. Um, and it only does it once it's warmed up. Once it gets warm, it'll run fine for about 10 minutes, and then it'll start doing that. So I'm not too much of a lawnmower mechanic, but I've had chainsaws do this before, and it's normally the coils. So I ordered 2 coils and 2 spark plugs, and we're gonna change those today and see if that fixes the problem. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take the fuel pump off, and then we're gonna loosen these bolts around the sides, and we can get the cowl off. We'll have to take the air filter off too. So let's get this fuel pump. This is called a fuel pump. And what you have on the fuel pump is 2 Phillips head screws. You're going to take these all the way out. The ones holding the cover on, you just loosen those up. You're going to need a little stubby screwdriver too. Okay, next we need to take our air filter off. We're just going to loosen the clamp right down here. Trying to do all this one-handed. So now these bolts around the sides, you just loosen these up. You don't take them all the way out. Okay, now we got 2 coils here, 2 cylinders. We want to check our wires, make sure nothing's going on. You know, I watched the video after I done ordered the coils and spark plugs. It was talking about, you know, the fuel pump may be bad, the gas line might be collapsing on itself, the valves could be set wrong, or a bent push rod, or it could be in the carburetor. But I got the idea it's going to be the coils here, because like I say, it runs good till it gets hot. Okay, we're going to start on this side. First, we're going to go ahead and put our plug in. This mower is 11 years old. That plug still looks, I mean, it looks decent for an 11-year-old mower. Next, we're gonna unplug this coil. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some wire cutters to cut this zip tie, and another zip tie to go back. And now is a good time to inspect these wires. Make sure it's not grounding out nowhere, and that looks good. So I should have let this thing cool down a little bit, make it easier to work on, but I wanted to show y'all what it was doing. And the more you run it, the worse it would get. The hot, I guess, the hotter it got, the worse popping and all was. Okay, now we need to gap that. I'm just going to use a business card. I got a filler gauge somewhere. Don't know exactly where it's at. You want to roll around to your magnets. And tighten her up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, now let's go over here and do the other side. Ready. Gotta make sure there's little slots right here for your plug wire come through. Need to make sure that wire is there. It's really a simple job. It took longer to get the tools out than it did to actually replace them. So it's definitely something you can do it yourself. The fuel pump. We're going to let it sit out there and run and get warm again to make sure that we got it fixed. We'll put the tools up while we do all that. Before it would, that's one, when you put it under a load, it would start acting up. We're almost out of gas too. Got sidetracked there. When you get it under load, that's when it start like backfiring and all. When it warmed up and all. I was made a good lap here. It's been running probably about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We'll make a couple more laps, make sure it's good. Okay, I'm gonna call that fixed. It's been running good. I've even run it more off camera, and it's not doing anymore. It'd start, like I say, like 5-10 minutes after you crank it up, and it got a little heat into it. It would start cutting out. We've running a good bit, and doing good. Did notice while I was going by, I had to stop. The raspberries are getting ripe. I like raspberries. So if you've made it this far, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you hadn't subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit that like button. I need all the help I can get. But I see more raspberries.